Have you ever wondered why Greenland sharks live longer than most Hollywood marriages? Now, we're not trying to be salty, but it's a fascinating question, isn't it? We're talking about creatures that have been known to live for over 4 centuries. Yes, you heard that right. 4 centuries. That's older than your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma, and probably then some. These mysterious beings known as Greenland sharks are some of the oldest living vertebrates on our planet. They're like the great-great-granddaddies of the ocean. But what makes them so special? Why do they get to enjoy the oceanic views for centuries, while the rest of us are lucky if our smartphone batteries last through the day? Well, here's where things get really interesting. These sharks aren't just hitting the gym and drinking green smoothies to keep their youthful glow. Nope. Their secret to longevity is something far more intriguing, and, dare we say, a tad bit fishy? Consider this. While the average human lifespan is a mere 80 years or so, Greenland sharks are out there, cruising the icy depths, living to be as old as 400 years. That's 5 times the lifespan of a human being and about 400 times the lifespan of a Hollywood marriage. Now, we're not saying that these sharks are popping anti-aging pills or using some fancy under-the-sea skincare routine, but there's gotta be something in the water, right? Or perhaps it's something in their genes that's making them the Methuselahs of the marine world. So, what's the secret of these age-defying sharks? How do they manage to outlive not just humans, but virtually every other species on Earth? Are they just really good at self-care, or is there something fishy going on? Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the mystery of the Greenland sharks and their incredible longevity. You're in for a swim on the wild side. What if I told you that these sharks are not just old, but immortal aliens from another galaxy? Yes, you heard right, immortal aliens. Now I know what you're thinking. How could a shark, let alone any creature on Earth, possibly be an alien? Well, let me tell you, it's quite the tale. Picture this: billions of years ago, a spaceship from a distant galaxy is cruising through space. It's not just any spaceship, but one carrying the most advanced life forms in the universe: immortal aliens. These aliens, who we'll call the Greenlanders, have a problem. Their spaceship breaks down and they're left stranded in our solar system. With no other option, they dive into the closest water body they find, which just happens to be Earth's ocean. Now, here's the catch. These Greenlanders have the ability to shapeshift. So to blend in with the marine life, they take the form of what we now know as Greenland sharks. This might sound like a far-fetched theory, but it's not as fishy as you might think. How else would you explain the incredibly long lifespan of these sharks? Some of them are over 400 years old. That's older than the United States. Surely such longevity can't be natural. It must be the result of advanced alien technology. And there's more. Have you ever wondered why Greenland sharks are so slow? Could it be that they're not swimming, but rather, they're hovering, just like you'd expect from an alien spacecraft? Or perhaps they're just biding their time, waiting for their spaceship to return and take them back to their home galaxy. And let's not forget about their eyes, those cloudy, seemingly lifeless eyes. They're not blind, they're just seeing in wavelengths we humans can't comprehend. After all, they're aliens, remember? So next time you see a Greenland shark, you might want to ask for some anti-aging tips, or maybe directions to their home planet. Let's dive deeper into the shark files and uncover the truth behind these intriguing creatures. Greenland sharks are not your everyday run-of-the-mill sharks. They're more like the grand old dames of the ocean, the epitome of grace under pressure, if you will. Now, these sharks don't exactly have an intense lifestyle. They're not the Michael Phelps of the ocean, more like the tortoises. They move so slowly they make sloths look like Olympic sprinters. But don't let their languid pace fool you. They're not lazy, just strategically slow. How slow, you ask? Well, imagine going for a swim and moving at a speed of about 1 mile per hour. That's about 3 times slower than the average human walking speed, but hey, when you live to be hundreds of years old, what's the rush, right? And speaking of age, Greenland sharks are some of the oldest living creatures on the planet. Just imagine, some of these sharks were already deep-sea veterans before the Titanic even set sail. Now that's what I call a blast from the past. But don't think for a second that these sharks are picky eaters. They're the ultimate opportunists when it comes to food. Their diet is more varied than the menu at an international buffet. They've been known to munch on everything from fish and seals to, believe it or not, polar bears and reindeer. Yes, you heard right. These sharks are the most adventurous foodies in the ocean. They give a whole new meaning to the phrase surf and turf. So next time you think of sharks as just mindless eating machines, remember the Greenland shark. They're slow, they're old, and they have a diet that would make a food critic blush. But most importantly, they're a testament to the incredible diversity of life beneath the waves. Who knew that beneath their slow, icy exterior, Greenland sharks lead such fascinating lives. So are Greenland sharks just really old fish, or are they immortal aliens waiting for their Uber spaceship ride home? Let's dive back into the depths of our discussion. We've swum through the murky mysteries of the Greenland shark, these enigmatic creatures that seem to defy the natural laws of aging. We've pondered on the possibility that they might be extraterrestrial beings, aliens who've chosen Earth's oceans as their temporary home while awaiting intergalactic transportation. Consider for a moment the astounding facts we've uncovered. Greenland sharks live to be at least 400 years old, making them the longest living vertebrates on Earth. They endure frigid Arctic temperatures, navigating the icy waters with an uncanny sense of direction. And let's not forget their seemingly supernatural healing abilities, recovering from wounds and injuries in a manner that would make Wolverine green with envy. Then there's the alien theory. These sharks could be immortal extraterrestrials merely masquerading as marine life. Their incredible lifespan, their resilience, their unique navigational skills, could these be alien characteristics hidden in plain sight beneath the ocean's surface? Perhaps these sharks are waiting for their mothership, biding their time in our terrestrial waters. But let's not get too carried away with our imaginations. It's equally plausible that these Greenland sharks are simply incredibly well adapted to their environment, with their long lifespan and unique abilities being the result of millions of years of evolution. They could just be really old fish, not immortal aliens. In the end, whether we choose to see them as ancient aquatic creatures or interstellar visitors, Greenland sharks offer a fascinating glimpse into the mysteries of life, both on Earth and beyond. They challenge our understanding of the natural world, prompting us to question, to explore, to dream. So, are Greenland sharks just really old fish? Or are they immortal aliens waiting for their Uber spaceship ride home? The answer may be as deep and elusive as the ocean's depths. Whether they're old fish or alien visitors, one thing's for sure: Greenland sharks certainly know how to make a splash. So there you have it, folks. The truth is out there, and it's more sharktacular than we could have imagined. As we've journeyed together through this deep dive, we've unearthed some truly mind-boggling revelations about the enigmatic Greenland sharks. We started with the mystery surrounding these aquatic beings, their age-defying lifespans, and their inexplicable resilience to harsh, unforgiving environments. The Greenland shark, a creature that can live for over 4 centuries, defies the very laws of biology as we know them. It's no wonder that these creatures have sparked such curious theories. We then plunged into the thought-provoking theory that these creatures could be, in fact, immortal aliens living among us. A theory that, while it may sound like the plot of a science fiction novel, is rooted in some intriguing scientific anomalies. We've delved into the uncovered secrets of the Greenland shark, from their eye parasites to their unique biochemistry. The more we learn about these creatures, the more questions arise. Are they merely sharks? Or could they be something more? Could they be the ancient underwater extraterrestrials that some theorists propose? As we pondered the question, sharks or aliens, we've examined the evidence, weighed the possibilities, and opened our minds to the uncharted waters of the unknown. We've discovered that the line between fact and fiction can sometimes blur when it comes to the world's most mysterious marine creatures. And so we arrive at our sharky conclusion. While we may not have definitive answers, we have a wealth of fascinating theories and a renewed sense of awe for the natural world. The enigma of the Greenland sharks remains, a testament to the boundless mysteries that our oceans hold. We encourage you to dive into this mystery yourself. Share your theories, your thoughts, and your fascination with the immortal aliens among us, the Greenland sharks. Because when it comes to these ageless wonders, the only limit is our imagination. Remember, in the world of Greenland sharks, age is just a number, and that number might just be out of this world.